The Zagwe dynasty was a historical kingdom in present-day Ethiopia. It ruled large parts of the territory from approximately 900 to 1270, when the last Zagwe king Zar-Ilmenun was killed in battle by the forces of Yekuno Amluk. The name of the dynasty is thought to come from the Ge'ez phrase Zagaf, meaning dynasty of the Agaf, in reference to the Agaf people that constituted its ruling class. Zagwe's best-known king was Gebre Meskel Lalibela, who is credited with having constructed the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela. David Buxton has stated that the area under the direct rule of the Zagwe kings probably embraced the highlands of modern Eritrea and the whole of Tigray, extending southwards to Waag, Lasta and Damot and thence westwards towards Lake Tana, unlike the practice of later rulers of Ethiopia. Tadessa Tamrat argues that under the Zagwe dynasty, the order of succession was that a brother succeeding brother as king, based on the Agaf laws of inheritance. History. Around 960, Queen Gudish destroyed the remnants of the kingdom of Aksum, causing a shift in its temporal power center that later regrouped more to the south. For 40 years she ruled over what remained of the kingdom, eventually passing on the throne to her descendants. According to other Ethiopian traditional accounts, the last of her dynasty was overthrown by Mara Takala Haymanot in 1137. He married a daughter of the last king of Aksum, Dilnaod, putting control of Ethiopia in Agaf hands. Since he married Emperor Dilnaod's daughter, who was a member of the Solomonic dynasty, the Zagwes are technically part of the Solomonic dynasty since Emperor Mara Tekle Haymanot's marriage and offspring thereof makes him the only emperor without known ties to the biblical kings Solomon and Makeda, the Queen of Sheba. The Zagwe period is still shrouded in mystery. Even the number of kings in this dynasty is disputed. Some sources give the names of 11 kings who ruled for 354 years, others list only 5 who ruled 143. Paul B. Henze reports the existence of at least one list containing 16 names. According to Carlo Conti Rossini, the shorter length of this dynasty was the more likely one. He argues that a letter received by the Patriarch of Alexandria John V shortly before 1150 from an unnamed Ethiopian monarch, in which the Patriarch is asked for a new abuna because the current office holder was too old, was from Mara Takala Haymanot, who wanted the abuna replaced because he would not endorse the new dynasty. The mystery of the Zagwe dynasty is perhaps darkest around its replacement by the revived Solomonic dynasty under Yekuno Amluk. The name of the last Zagwe king is lost. The surviving chronicles and oral traditions give his name as Zar-Ilmenun, which is clearly a pseudonym, employed soon after his reign by the victorious Solomonic rulers in an act of damnation memoria. Tadessa Tamrat believes that this last ruler was actually Yetbarak. The end of the Zagwe came when Yekuno Amlik, who proclaimed himself the descendant and rightful heir of Dilnaod, and acting under the guidance of either Saint Tekel Haymanot or Saint Thyasus Moa, pursued the last king of the Zagwe and killed him at the church of Saint Kikos in Gaint on the north side of the Bashilo River.